The Adventures of Alex Sorbo, The Discovery of Cerratotron by Ryan Baker. The date is April 16, 2016, 2006. The location is the planet of Terkonnus. It was there that a major event will happen. Alex Sorbo is out on a patrol for the Astral Alliance. It is near the Black Desert. All right, troops, says Troop Commander. We're about to enter the Carlac Desert. The Troop Commander is Colonel Arthur Burns. Alex Sorbo is nearby. He is holding a radar detection unit. At that moment, the radar detection unit had picked up something. Ding. Ding. Sir, said Alex, the radar's picking up something. What is it? Asked Colonel Burns. I'm not sure, said Alex, but it's close by. That was where the troops had gone into position. It's here, sir, said Alex. The radar must be off, said Colonel Burns. It isn't, sir, said Alex. That must mean the object is buried, said Corporal Ben Shamrock. Let's get digging, said Colonel Burns. Double time. That was where the troops had started digging. A couple of hours had passed, and the troops had seen the top of the object that the radar had sensed. It is an Exo-Suit. What in the world, said Colonel Burns. Apparently, said Alex, it is a Exo-Suit. Let's get a move on, said Colonel Burns. The troops had dug out the Exo-Suit from the sand. The Exo-Suit was alien in design. I wonder if it still has any energy in it, said Corporal Shamrock. Corporal Shamrock had touched the Exo-Suit. At that moment, an electric shock surged through the suit and hit Corporal Shamrock. That caused him to fall backwards. There's still energy in the suit, said Corporal Shamrock. The suit must have a defense system in it, said Alex. That was where Alex had touched the Exo-Suit. The electric shock didn't affect him. That's odd, said Alex. The defense system didn't affect me. It must have some sort of target identification mechanism in it, said Colonel Burns. If that's true, said Alex, why did it let me touch it? Good question, said Colonel Burns. Meanwhile, in outer space, an ancient presence has sensed the advance on Terkonnus. The presence is Galactorion the Dragon. So, said Galactorion, the Exo-Suit has been found. At that moment, a giant creature appears before Galactorion. Sir, said the creature, what is the reason you have summoned me? The Exo-Suit of Cerratotron has been found, said Galactorion. The Exo-Suit, said the creature. Indeed, said Galactorion. I want you to go to Terkonnus. It is on there that you are to destroy the wielder of the Exo-Suit. Understood, sir, said the creature. That was where the creature had headed straight for Terkonnus. Meanwhile, on Terkonnus, Alex had attempted to work the Exo-Suit. Why don't you put the suit on, said Corporal Shamrock. That was where Alex had put the Exo-Suit on. At that moment, the Exo-Suit had initiated a beacon. What in the world was that? Asked one of the soldiers. Whatever it was, said Corporal Shamrock, we should go see where it leads. That was where the soldiers had gone in the direction of the beacon signal. The signal had led the soldiers to the eastern region of the desert. Meanwhile, the creature was making its way to the planet Terkonnus. On Terkonnus, the soldiers were getting closer to the location of the signal. Soon enough, the soldiers had gotten to the location of the signal. That's all, said Alex. The signal points into this location. Let's get to the digging, said Colonel Burns. That was where the soldiers had started digging. As they were digging, the creature had getting ready to enter the atmosphere of Terkonnus. The soldiers were quickly making their way to the source of the signal. We're getting close, said Alex. At that moment, the ground had started to shake. What's going on, said Corporal Shamrock. At that moment, the creature had entered the atmosphere. The Exo-Suit's internal computer system activates. Cerratotron TWX Mech activating, the computer said. The creature had sensed the location of Cerratotron. Cerratotron was rising up from the sands. The creature was quickly moving towards the target. As the creature was getting closer, he could see Cerratotron rising from the sands. The sight had caused the creature to stop in its path. Cerratotron had completely risen from the ground. I suggest the power link-up, said the Exo-Suit's computer. That was where Alex had activated the power link function. Alex had entered the Cerratotron's main processor / bridge area. Cerratotron fully activated, said the computer. Power link complete. The creature comes into view. So, says the creature, we meet at last. At that moment, Cerratotron has freed the creature. Occulorion, said Cerratotron, we meet at last. What in the world, said Colonel Burns. That Mech just spoke, said Corporal Shamrock. Occulorion, said Cerratotron, leave this planet. I do not think so, said Occulorion. Occulorion raises his tentacles. They latch onto Cerratotron. Meanwhile, inside Cerratotron, Alex was checking out the inner workings. Alex Sorbo said to Cerratotron, I suggest using the torch attack. Understood, said Alex. Alex uses the joystick to raise the torch launcher and aim it at Occulorion. Torch attack ignite, said Alex. A jet of fire bursts out of the barrel. It hits the tentacles. It resulted in Cerratotron being freed. It's time to activate warrior mode, said Cerratotron. If you say so, said Alex. Warrior mode, transform. The warrior mode's upper torso opened up from Cerratotron's upper torso. Cerratotron's arms fall back and the warrior mode's arms come out. Cerratotron's head flips backwards and the warrior mode's head comes into position. Occulorion, said Cerratotron, leave this planet. Why should I, said Occulorion. The great Galactorion demands your destruction. Galactorion, said Alex. I suggest we use the Mega Blast Cannon, said Cerratotron. Right, said Alex. Where's the button for that? It's the red one on the top right corner of the console, said Cerratotron. So Alex presses the button. Cerratotron's arms come together and transforms into the barrel of the Mega Blast Cannon. The Mega Blast Cannon starts charging up. Occulorion had attempted to attack Cerratotron. He was unsuccessful in his attempt. The Mega Blast Cannon had fully charged up. Alex fires the Mega Blast Cannon. The Mega Blast Cannon blasts hits Occulorion. It has the result of blasting Occulorion back into space. It has seriously damaged Occulorion. Cerratotron transforms back into dinosaur mode. That was certainly interesting, said Alex. Yes, said Cobra Samrock. What's the deal with the giant eyeball thing, said one of the soldiers. Well, said Alex, I guess we have Cerratotron to thank for defending his planet. Indeed, said Colonel Burns. Let's get back to the patrol. That was where the soldiers had continued with their patrol. Cerratotron had gone with the soldiers. Meanwhile, Occulorion was floating for space. I will have my revenge, said Occulorion. Just you wait and see. Little does Occulorion know that Galactorion knows about Occulorion's failure. Alex and Cerratotron don't know that what kinds of adventures they will be having. They don't realize that Galactorion knows about the activation of Cerratotron. The end. Hey there, fantasy and science fiction fan lovers. If you can't get enough of mystical realms, futuristic worlds, and thrilling adventures, then you come to the right place. By subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori, you gain access to an amazing collection of stories that will transport you to realms beyond your imagination. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll never miss out on the latest tales of wizards, time travels, space exploration, and so much more. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the best in fantasy and science fiction storytelling, and we're always adding new and exciting content for you to enjoy. But that's not all. By subscribing, you'll be also becoming part of our incredible community of fellow fantasy and sci-fi enthusiasts. You'll be first to know about the latest content for the channel that you won't find anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? Join us on this epic journey into the unknown by subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Story Nori. Today, your next thrilling adventure awaits. Hit that subscribe button and let the storytelling begin. Thank you for being part of our amazing community. We can't wait to share even more incredible stories with you.